Hello and welcome to the first episode of Wright Ace Attorney. This is a full new released edition with better graphics and you can play it on more platforms including computer, where I'm playing right now, Switch and PlayStation 4. This is one of my favorite games. I haven't played it in a very long time, so I forgot a lot of things, but still it remains for me amazing. It's my first visual novel and the music is great, the characters are super nice and the puns. Without further ado, let's go. Episode 1, the first Turnabout. Oh my god. Is that blood? I don't know how to do it. Okay. Oh no, yeah, that was blood. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Okay, so we have already a culprit. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Spiky hair. I'll make it look like he did it. Oh, you're such an evil mastermind, whoever you are. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Okay. Oh wow. Boy, I'm nervous. Right. Mia Fey. Oh, here, Chief. No, you don't call her Chief. She's Her Majesty. Mia Fey. Queen. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Yeah, his client. If I remember who he is, it's not my favorite character, let's say. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Wonder. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Wow. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. No, we have to prove you're innocent. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Funny thing, the people who localized this game made it in a way that it looked like they were in the United States, but some things don't add up, like the clothes of some of the characters, like they don't look very American. The thing that matches here is that in Japan, there's still a death sentence. So yeah. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. What took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you! My name is Phoenix Wright. Another funny detail, sorry guys. The surname of the character, if I'm not wrong, in Japanese is Naruhodo. Naruhodo in Japanese is something that you use during a conversation if you want to see, I see, I understand. Anywho, let's keep going. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. The puns. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. he just has terrible luck. I don't think he has terrible luck, I just think he's really dumb, but hey. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Think if he was stupid and evil at the same time. That's actually not that great. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Yes! Mr. Judge! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Tutorial time! Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Okay, that's easy. That's Larry Butz. We've been saying it since the beginning, so yeah, I go with Larry Butz. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Wow, yeah, I know. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Okay, we know that they haven't mentioned it until now, so I hope they're gonna see it or I'm gonna look really bad. Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's, wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim... Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. We're gonna use that a lot. Just press tab to check it anytime. Okay, so tab. Here it is. This is my attorney's badge. I really can't wait to show this to everyone. Usually during cases, when you show this to each of the people you're interviewing, they can have a different reaction, and usually they're quite fine, so looking forward to show it around. So, attorney's badge. No one will believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. So, attorney's badge, and this is Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, the 31st of July, between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. So, as you can see here, we have another option that is called profiles. We should be able to see the profile of all the people we have met until now during the case. In this case, we have Mia Fey, that is our mentor. I think that you must have understood it. Chief attorney at Fey & Co. Oh, she has her own firm. Career. Woman in career. Love her. My boss and a very good defense attorney. And here's the Butz. Larry Butz, age 23. The defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Good to know. Here she is. This is our victim. Cindy Stone, age 22. The victim in this case. A model, she lived in an apartment by herself. Okay, and this is our opponent. Winston Payne, age 52. The prosecutor for this case. Lacks presence. Yeah, he looks quite like blonde. Generally bad at getting his points across. Oh my god, I'm looking forward so much to one prosecutor in this game. He is one of the best characters ever. He also got a spin-off game. Anyway, so this is the prosecutor that we're gonna face, and here's Cindy Stone, the victim. So now I guess that I can tell the name of the victim to our dear judge. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? So, as we said, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Oh yeah, we got it right. Our career is saved. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She did because she was, yeah, we read on the report, she was hit by something on the head, so hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You have answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Well, thanks, Judge. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Actually, I'm quite tense. It's my first time in court, so... But thanks! If I can sell it to you like this, great! Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. I feel you, Phoenix. Well, then... First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Oh, we added it to our court record. Yes, statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Well, right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence hunted during the trial. Don't worry, Mia. I got this. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Oh my god. Use the tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand. We're screwed. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Being Larry Butz, I doubt that, Mia, but let's see. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. See, Phoenix? You already knew. Mr. Butz, it is not true that the victim had recently dumped you. Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Those are not really good examples to bring up, dear Butz. You should have done your research before saying something like that. Anyway. Didn't they all die? Phoenix. We understand each other. We are homies. I wasn't dumped. She just wouldn't take my phone calls or see me. Ever. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my calls or see me. Ever. That's called ghosting, Larry. What's it to you anyway? Calm down, Mr. Butz. What you describe is generally what you mean by dumped or ghost. But I think that when this game was done, it was not really a thing. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing another man. Was seeing other men, plural. Oh, good for her, I guess. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the 30th of July, the day before the murder. Okay. Indeed. She appears to have returned to the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yeah, but you cannot be a sugar daddy. You're too young, and you don't seem like having a lot of money, so... Yeah, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support herself. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. A smart one. A very smart one. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now? Why the red? Anyway, let's keep going. Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Yeah, we noticed that. Should I wait and see what happens? I will stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Yes! Yes! The pointy finger. Wait. English is not my first language, so I lack vocabulary. I don't remember what wince means. So I'm gonna just like... Dude, Nick, what you mean irrelevant? That's... cheating she-dog! I understand I didn't want to use the B word. She-dog, I like it. I like it, she-dog. Next time that I'm gonna call somebody not the B word, like if I don't want to use the B word, I'm gonna use she-dog. I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! No, Larry, you will be fine. Nobody died of an heartbreak. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Oh my God, Larry. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Yes, Judge, please. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. I agree. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Larry! Uh-oh, he went. Yeah. What do I do? Heavy answer, honestly, in this case. I know. I'll send him a signal. Oh no, I think this is very bad. Tell the truth! I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I was there. I went. I don't remember the game. Oh, fudge. Order. Well, Mr. Butz? Dude, chill. You don't tell to the judge to chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Oh my God. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh no. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. I agree, Phoenix. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers of the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank... Sawit? Frank Sawit? Frank Sawit to the stand. Or Shawit. Maybe Shawit! Oh. No, it's not Shawit, or it would be SH. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh my God, which voice can I give to this guy? Sawit. Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. We have to pay a lot of attention here. We're going to be able to see anyway the statements later, so it doesn't matter. But we have to pay attention because this is going to be good for us to win the cross-examination. Anyway, testimony. I got this music. Oh, I'm so glad. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Okay, I see already a flaw in this testimony, but we're gonna see it later together. The man who rang was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Bro, I already got you. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. I see. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? At least, yeah, the cable phones usually work during blackouts. The phone line doesn't get cut. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. We're just using cell phones right now, so I don't really remember these things. I don't have a normal phone in my house, so anyway, let's keep going. The phone that Mr. Sawyer used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Still, English is not my first language, so I miss vocabulary, so if I don't read something right, yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. Blackout record added to the court. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Yeah, here I see another flaw. Oh my god, I'm gonna show you later in 1 second. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes. Let's cross-examine this she-dog. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right. This is it. The real deal. And also this music. God damn it, this game is so good. What exactly am I supposed to do? I know, but tutorial time. Why? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Phoenix, yes, he was lying. Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in the testimony, in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? No, Mia, never. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Gasp. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. Yeah, I already found two, baby. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting the evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Yes, it's so satisfying doing this in the game. It really fills me with satisfaction. Okay. You don't seem convinced, Phoenix. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Yeah, I already did. Okay, so we're gonna listen to each piece of the testimony that Jesus gave, and we will have to point out a contradiction by presenting evidence. And of course, we're gonna have pieces, so we're gonna listen to a sentence after the other. Okay, we're gonna show you. Witness account. Dun, 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 bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. I'm sorry, the music is so fucking good. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Now, what we can do, we can press and push him to give us more information if we need to, or present an evidence that could contradict his statement. In this case, there's not that much to present because it didn't say anything suspicious, like it was going to the door selling subscription, so nothing to say that. But what we can do, we can press and we can ask for additional information, as I said. And so I'm gonna press just to give you the additional line of dialogues because sometimes they're quite fun. Hold it! Oh. Isn't a man living in an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you will take notice of him. I don't know. It just seems strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and get frightened at the same time. That's Larry Butz for you. I mean, I think that's his normal status. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of the crime. Slam. Ah! The defense requested the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry, because he left the door half open behind him. Let's press also this one, just to get the additional line. Oh my god, Phoenix. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought, yeah, it should be... I think that in the localization they did it was Los Angeles, but actually that's Tokyo for you, so yeah, but Japan is quite safe. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I see, and what happened next? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. I'm gonna press also this one. What gave you the idea to do that? Yeah, exactly. Why do you snoop around? Well, the door was half open, you see? Well, that doesn't mean that you have to look inside other people's apartment. That's very rude. Isn't it only human to want to peek? Not everybody is like that. We climb mountains because they're there. It's the same thing. No, that's not. That's not. True words have never been spoken. Amen! Anyone will look inside. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly? Yeah, because he's saying not nice things. So you look into the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. How are you so sure that she was dead? Maybe she was not. How do you know? Press. Slam. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. Doesn't mean anything. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Phoenix, you're so naive. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Hold it, let's hold it. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Suspicious. Okay. What happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. Should I press this one? Nah. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Not gonna press here because... Not gonna press. I went to a nearby bar and found a public phone. Why didn't you use it? Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. Yeah, now it's more common, but at the time, I think it was beginning of the 2000 when this game came out, so no, it was not so common for everybody to have a cell phone. I mean, in being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Yeah, people are going to work, makes sense. Alright, what time did you call again? I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Okay, now, I'm not gonna press here, because if you remember, we saw from the court record that the death of the victim happened between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. So, what we are gonna do, we are gonna present some evidence that show that what he's saying is lie and deceit. Now, in this case, we go to the not the electricity, but Cindy autopsy report that the time of death happened between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. while he was there at 1 p.m. and he found her dead. So he's lying. What we're gonna do, we are gonna present evidence to reveal his contradiction. So let's go for it. Oh, you have no objection. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find it hard to believe. Oh, this music! Yes! I love it. I'm sorry for getting so excited, but I love this music. So good. The music of the game is amazing. It's one of the best soundtracks ever. I love it. Anyway, your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Or report, Angela. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. Sorry, I'm getting excited by the music, but also the... I got you! There was nobody to... nobody! The puns! Nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Mr. Savet. Savet. Oh, that... Oh my god, Pain. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. No, Pain. No. No, that's not how it works. After his testimony, I found it hard to believe. Yeah, he looks... Mr. Saw it. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. I know it, right? He's a judge, he knows what to ask. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. Thank you, Mia. Your praise is my joy. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Ding! I got it! Lies always beget more lies. Beget. My god, need to check her vocabulary after this gameplay. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Saw it. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh, he's gonna change it. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. You heard the time? There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. No, actually, in this case, I don't know what to do. Anyway, in this case, I don't know. I'm sorry, Mia. I'm gonna disappoint you so bad. I've got this one. Phoenix, no. The time of discovery, cross-examination. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. I'm gonna press everything. You said heard, not saw? Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something? But if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony. Oh my god, I'm gonna press. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. They said, I'm gonna press, but they said that there was a power outbreak. He said that there was a power outbreak, so... I'm gonna press. Are you sure it was a television, not a radio? Well, Phoenix. Well, no, I guess it may have been the radio. I cannot read. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Okay. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Sorry. Yeah, Mia, for sure. Something about hearing the television. Yeah, I think it has to do with the fact that there was a power outbreak. I think it's that thing. The witness has testified. He heard the time. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? How do we explain the gap? Well, witness, can you explain this? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. I'm gonna press also this. A video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True, true. Don't agree with him, Phoenix. Right. I agree, Mia. I think the problem lies someplace else. I know that you're helping me, but I wanna press everything. Just let me press, please, Mia. We had agreed that you heard the time on the scene then. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I wanna press anyway. Are you sure the voice you heard said it was 1 p.m.? Yes, I can practically hear it now. It was quite clear. Mr. Payne, has the prosecution verified the testimony? This testimony? My apologies, Your Honor. I too have only just learned that the witness heard the time. Oh, I'm really sorry. I only remember it just now. Yeah, you're sweating, you she-dog. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. No, I don't forgive you. Well, you just watch it. I cannot take. You just watch it. Not much point pressing him on that one. Was there? No, but I just had fun. Okay, so terribly sorry about this misunderstanding. Okay, notice anything suspicious? I think there is, because it's the thing about the power outbreak, because the guy said that he heard the time being said by radio, TV, he said the TV, but if there was a power outbreak, as he said at the beginning, we should be able to unmask his lies. Let's see, okay. You saw when I found the body, heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Let's try, okay, to present something here, because it says from the television. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna present autopsy, but this electricity Mrs. Stone building was shut from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, this time I think it should be fine, because even if he found the body, the time was wrong anyway, it cannot come from the TV, because the TV was off. So we are gonna present this. Yes! When you don't hear any music anymore, it means that it's good. Hold it right there! Yes! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Yeah, though, I gotcha! Yeah, Sweat saw it. Or saw it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video! My god, I'm very... Sorry, the music is just so good. A television or a video. Oh my god! God! Ah! I will irk. The defense has a point. Thank you, Mr. Judge. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawhart? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now, Mr. Sawhart. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming you incredibly. That, and you seem rather distraught. Another word to check on the vocabulary later. But I guess it means in distress. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Saw it? Very well, Mr. Sawhart. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Is the music gonna pick up? Witness testimony, hearing the time. Yes. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Now you see a pattern here, because I see a pattern here. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. How do you know that it's a clock, sir? That must have been what I saw. Nay, and this claim, I'm not gonna... You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. And in this case, I don't think I'm gonna press, because I remember very clearly that when we examined the murder weapon, it said that it was just a blunt object, a statue, but not that it was a clock. So I'm gonna just unmask his lies. Gladly. Oh yeah, Phoenix, you go. Cross-examination, here in the time. Yeah, the music is picking up! It means that we are almost at the end of the case. So yeah, can't wait. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? And there, here it's gonna say, yeah, the murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. But, as we look in our, court record, we will see that it's just a statue. It doesn't say that it's a clock. A statue in the shape of the finger. It's rather heavy, and this is the murder weapon, but it doesn't say that it's a clock. How did he know? So, I'm gonna just present it and nail him. That sounded very wrong. Wait just a moment. Wait a second! Slam! The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Yes! It is! Bam! Let's go! What? You, with your objections and your evidence, just what do you think you are? I'm a freaking defense attorney! Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. But how could he know? Judge, you are so easily misled. Do you have any problems with this testimony? No. Of course I still have a problem with this testimony. I have to save my best friend from elementary school. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. Oh my god, how do I show it out? The only way that could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in its hand. Oh my god, yeah, absolutely, Phoenix, you are right, of course. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. The music, it's so good, and everything is good. It just is so intense. Phoenix Wright is such an intense character. Oh my god. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... oh my god, I was actually confirming the option. No, went into the apartment, knew the victim, because he went into the apartment. Went into the apartment. You are lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Ah! Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. My god, the fucking music. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Sorry. I'm getting... Ah! Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Oh my god, Payne. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness face. Grah! Will the witness care to elaborate? Yeah, Did you strike the victim with the clock? The day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, oh my god. Love this. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. I don't care, Steam, thank you. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The worker is writing on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound I heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's battery, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Let's try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. Yes, we got it right. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. Yeah. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove it, if you can't prove that, you don't have a case. How do I prove it? I forgot completely. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Oh my god, I don't remember. Damn it, I was so close. I agree, Phoenix. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. God darn it, these words. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination on Mr. Frank Sawit. No, Judge, don't let me down like this. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. Because you are. You lawyers are all slime. I am one in-game, not in real life. So, well, yeah, I don't know. I almost had him. Slap. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. God, did we fail? Not so fast, Mr. Sawit! My baby! Chief! Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. I love you, Mia. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I do have a reason, actually, And yes, I can think it. Because we know that the victim came back to the United States the day before. And maybe it was because that, if it was a new thing, maybe she forgot to move the time to the time of America. Well, I think I know why it was 3 hours slow. I think it was because of time zones. Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it! You must have evidence somewhat that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. I think I have to present the passport, but yeah. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off. Oh my god, I'm sorry I overread that. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. I think because of this. Because she came back from Paris to the United States. So I'm sure it's because of time zones. Most probably she was jet lagged and she forgot to put the time, or she was still going on the time of Paris. So I said, oh yeah, I have to test this to present. You got it right. The victim had just returned from abroad the date. Yes, it's this one before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Of course I knew. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. So fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. Yes, I did it right. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Slam! Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or would I say, Mr. Did It? The buns! Oh my god, he's moving! And he fainted. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Crane, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I am impressed. This case, my dudes, it was very easy. The next ones, as if I remember correctly, even if it has been a while, they are quite hard. It's not gonna be as easy as this one. This was the tutorial, clearly. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not guilty! Yay! We made it! The Butz is out! Yay! And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, yeah, he must have thought it was Larry. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the near blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Me too, Felix. Me too. Right. Good job in there. Nia, thank you. I live for your praise. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy and beautiful. Phoenix, I understand it's Japan. Sorry, United States of America. I know that it's your boss, but she's gorgeous. I love her character design. It's so cute. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. But Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But Miss Cindy Windies. Gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. A she-dog. That's what she wanted to say. A she-dog. Oh, congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz, innocent. Is that a typo? Or did she do it on purpose? I don't know. Wait a bit. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh? No, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Yeah, but she's hot. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. No, thank you. I don't want a murder weapon. Plus, that shouldn't be in your hands. It should be in, like, the court record. You know, among evidences. Evidence? A present? For me? Wait, wasn't that the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Oh, that's sweet, but... I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And many others, but... And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? Larry... Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? What do I have to show? Something that proves how she felt about him. Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? The fact that she kept the clock, even if she was seeing other men in the meantime. But yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna present this. Take that! That's the button. Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chantor. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Harry. Okay, yeah, I think that before there was a typo, because he's not Harry, it's Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needs a clock, that's all. Yeah, but I would get a wristwatch, not a thing so big to travel around, mostly from continent to continent. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. See, Phoenix, we connect! We are the same! Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. And, oh, right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Yeah, I do. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. That's also true. People too. Very true indeed. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Thank you, Mia. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Thank you, Mia. You're amazing. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Why don't we grab some drinks to celebrate, Mia? We can go. We can be... No? Let's go. Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. Oh yeah, Mia. We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz. Innocent Butz. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, it's Larry Butz. That's a mistake. There must be a mistake there. Anyway. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Oh yeah! Let's go drink with our boss! Mostly because she's very hot. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. Yeah, most probably. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. And this ends the first trial in this game. And with the end of the first trial in Ace Attorney, we end also the first episode here. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Soon, I hope. Bye!